Welcome to the law offices of Chris M. Ingram's Immigration Podcast. Today, we are excited to launch a brand new 4-part series on the O-1A visa. The O-1A visa is for senior professionals and academics seeking to work in the U.S. It's an amazing opportunity. This is the first episode. Enjoy.
We would like to thank attorney Chris M. Ingram and his team, who have worked very hard in researching and preparing the material for this podcast. So, let's get started.
Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're embarking on a deep dive into the O-1A visa. Now, this isn't just another visa category, right? It's a powerful recognition of extraordinary ability.
Exactly. It's meticulously designed, to attract the brightest and most impactful individuals from around the world.
People who can contribute their unique talents to America's innovation, its economy, its cultural landscape.
Think of it as a strategic investment by the U.S. in global talent.
Opening doors for you, our listener, to bring your highest achievements right to the forefront of your field here.
Yeah, and what's truly fascinating about the O-1A, I think, is its emphasis on individual achievement. It often cuts through some of the bureaucratic hurdles you see in other immigration pathways.
Right.
It's classified as a non-immigrant visa, which means it's temporary, typically tied to a specific job or project.
Yeah.
Not like a green card for permanent residency.
But it's flexible.
Incredibly flexible. It can potentially be extended indefinitely as long as your work continues and you maintain that extraordinary standing.
Okay.
So this raises a really important question for many people listening. Why is this such a compelling option? Especially when you compare it to other visas that can be, a lot more restrictive.
Yeah.
Well, for one, a significant advantage is that the O-1A visa isn't subject to annual numerical caps.
No quotas.
No quotas.
Yeah.
And no random lotteries.
Oh, that's huge.
It really is a game changer because it means qualification is purely based on demonstrating that you are genuinely at the very top of your field.
So no luck involved.
Exactly. None of that uncertainty of a lottery system that can just derail even the most qualified candidates. The power, really, it lies in your ability to present a compelling case of your extraordinary worth. Now, specifically, the O-1A visa targets individuals in the sciences, education, business, or athletics.
Those specific fields.
Yes. And it's important to clarify, arts, motion pictures, or television professionals, they fall under a different subcategory, the O-1B visa.
Got it. So different track for actors or directors.
Right. If your extraordinary talent is, say, as a Broadway performer or a film director, that would lead you down a slightly different path. But for today's deep dive, our focus, based on our legal research from Chris's team, is strictly on the O-1A.
Which really highlights the U.S. government's intent to kind of bolster strength in these specific, often innovation-driven sectors, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
That historical context you mentioned is quite interesting. It really frames this visa not just as like a legal pathway, but almost as a strategic national asset.
It does.
The O-1A visa came about under the Immigration Act of 1990. And, our attorneys confirm it wasn't just some regulatory afterthought.
No, deliberate.
It was explicitly created to facilitate the entry of global talents who could directly enhance U.S. competitiveness in, crucial sectors.
It's a pretty clear signal, isn't it? That the U.S. is proactively seeking to maintain its leadership by attracting the very best minds globally.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, especially with the rapid advancements we're seeing in technology and the shifting dynamics of global talent mobility, this visa has become increasingly vital and popular.
Right. You see it more often now.
Definitely. Consider fields like artificial intelligence, machine learning, or data science. These are evolving so quickly. The U.S. is striving to maintain leadership there, and O-1A applications often align directly with national priorities, sometimes even outlined in executive orders.
So, this isn't just a document. Our team's legal research really illustrates it as a gateway that has enabled countless innovations from, breakthrough medical devices that literally save lives.
How incredible.
To revolutionary business models that have completely reshaped entire industries. It truly underscores the profound impact individuals can have when given this unique opportunity.
So we keep using this term extraordinary ability, but it sounds like it could be, a bit subjective. From our legal team's experience, what's the biggest misconception people have about hitting that top percentage requirement? It's not just about being good or even excellent, is it?
No, absolutely not.
Our attorneys really emphasize it's about being in that that sort of rarefied small percentage who have genuinely risen to the very, very top of your field.
Exactly. And the biggest misconception is often thinking, well, I'm really good at what I do, so I should qualify. But O-1A goes way beyond really good.
Okay.
It demands that you demonstrate sustained national or international acclaim. And crucially, this must be recognized by extensive objective documentation.
Objective is key.
Very key. You don't necessarily need to be a household name, a celebrity in your field.
Right.
But your work absolutely should stand out as influential, innovative, and impactful within your specific area. It's really about how your peers and the broader industry recognize and value your contributions. Now, what does sustained acclaim actually imply? Doesn't mean you need to be in the headlines constantly.
In fact, that's good to know.
Yeah, but rather that you've shown consistent, ongoing recognition over time. Think of it as building a continuous narrative of impact throughout your career.
A story.
A story, exactly. It's not just about a single peak achievement, but more like a continuous upward trajectory, where each accomplishment builds on the last, solidifying your reputation as a leader.
Can you give an example?
Sure. For, say, a mid-level manager in business, this could mean a consistent progression through roles with increasing responsibility, culminating in maybe significant industry talks or presentations at major nationally recognized conferences. Or, for a fresh PhD holder, it might be a string of highly impactful conference presentations where their research gets noticed, coupled with maybe prestigious fellowships that indicate that early, sustained academic excellence. It's demonstrating a clear, consistent path of high achievement. And to make this even more concrete, let's think about some real-world examples. If you're a scientist, sustained acclaim might be shown by your research being cited globally by other leading experts.
Citations are important then.
Very. Or a continuous stream of grant funding, or perhaps invited presentations at major international symposia. For a business leader, it would be strategies that have demonstrably transformed industries, maybe leading to big market share increases, creating entirely new product categories, or pulling off successful high-profile mergers.
Real impact.
Tangible impact. An educator could show methods they developed being adopted widely across school districts or universities, influencing teaching practices on a national scale. Or, for an athlete or coach, maybe implementing innovative techniques that set new standards, leading to consistent success for their teams or athletes, pushing the boundaries.
Got it. So it's recognized impact, not just personal skill.
Precisely. That's the core of it. And our attorneys explain there's a crucial two-step evaluation process for the O-1A. It's designed for fairness and thoroughness.
2 steps.
Yes. First, you have to meet the specific criteria outlined for extraordinary ability, and we'll definitely get into those categories soon.
Okay.
But then there's a second step, a holistic review of your entire profile.
So they look at the whole picture.
Exactly. This ensures the USCIS, the Immigration Service, doesn't over-rely on just one strong area of your petition. Now, Chris's team has seen cases where a single major contribution, if it's truly groundbreaking and backed up by extensive independent media coverage and strong peer endorsements, that can genuinely tip the scale in your favor during this holistic review. It's really about the overall compelling story your achievements tell, not just, checking off boxes.
Okay, now that we have a clearer picture of what extraordinary ability really means, the next logical question is, why should you, our listener, specifically consider pursuing this O-1A path? What unique doors does it actually open?
Yeah, good question.
Our team's legal research highlights immense opportunities for both seasoned professionals with years under their belt and also recent graduates, which is interesting.
It is. It's not limited to one career stage, which is a key advantage many might overlook. For those professionals with years of experience, the O-1A is truly a mid-career accelerator. I mean, it offers a unique pathway to significantly expand your influence within the U.S. market, while collaborating with top institutions, leading groundbreaking projects at cutting-edge companies, things that might otherwise be out of reach. It's really about elevating your career to the absolute next level within a dynamic, competitive environment, bringing your expertise to a larger stage. For instance, imagine a senior engineer who spent maybe a decade optimizing renewable energy systems abroad, done great work there.
Okay.
This visa could provide a seamless transition to U.S. firms that are leading the global green energy transition. It lets them apply their highly specialized knowledge on a broader scale.
Makes sense. Another example.
Sure. Maybe a veteran business strategist who developed successful market entry strategies in emerging economies The O-1A could allow them to advise major U.S. corporations looking to expand internationally, leveraging those unique insights.
Right.
It's about finding new, impactful settings for your existing extraordinary expertise.
You finally got your family together on a H-1B. Your American dream begins. Your employer files for your EB-2 green card, but the wait is over 11 years. As the years go by, frustration grows, and now the company is talking about layoffs. This could be the end of your American dream. You search for help, but luckily, you land on BreakthroughUSA.com. They listen, reassured you, and built your EB-1 case with precision. Then one day, a notification buzzes, EB-1 approved. With your EB-1 green card, your entire family can breathe.
I have got my visa. I got my visa.
That's why the law offices of Chris M. Ingram is trusted. Your future shouldn't wait. Let's talk EB-1.
What are the next steps?
Need help with your visa? Book your free consultation now at www.breakthroughUSA.com and let us take care of you.
And for recent graduates, you mentioned them too. How does it help them? It seems like a high bar for someone just starting out.
It is a high bar, but it presents an amazing opportunity. They can leverage their academic accolades, impressive internships, early contributions to really jumpstart their career here in the U.S.
So it's not just for veterans.
Absolutely not. That's a common misconception. Young talent with exceptional promise and a clear track record of early achievement can definitely qualify. This visa provides a crucial bridge for them.
How does that work practically, like for graduates?
Well, for example, graduates might use the O-1A to extend their optional practical training that's OPT periods.
Right, the post-graduation work authorization.
Exactly.
Yeah.
OPT allows international students to work temporarily in their field after graduation. The O-1A can give them more time to solidify their professional footing, maybe transition into longer-term opportunities that wouldn't otherwise be accessible.
So it helps bridge that gap.
Precisely. It's a powerful tool for career continuity and advancement right after your academic journey. It helps you move quickly from promising student to, ideally, a recognized expert. And beyond the individual, the O-1A offers significant flexibility in how you work. You could work for a specific employer, sure, but you can also work through an agent representing multiple engagements.
Oh, interesting. Like a consultant or freelancer?
Sort of, yes. Or even through a series of specific events or projects. It provides significant flexibility in how you structure your professional life in the U.S. It's not just rigidly tied to one company. It allows for more dynamic career paths. And a critical benefit, one that really cannot be overstated, is the unparalleled access to U.S. ecosystems.
What do you mean by ecosystems?
Imagine getting direct, hands-on access to Silicon Valley's tech environment, or collaborating with world-renowned researchers in Ivy League labs, or training within major athletic facilities at the forefront of sports science.
Wow, okay, top-tier access.
Top tier. These are unparalleled opportunities for professional development, collaboration, innovation, often inaccessible without a visa like this. It's about putting yourself right at the center of global excellence in your field. Our legal team also always emphasizes the crucial family aspect.
Right, bringing family along.
Yes. Spouses and children can accompany you on O-3 visas. This provides immense stability and, frankly, peace of mind for relocating families.
Can the spouses work?
So initially, spouses on O-3 visas can't work. However, after arriving in the U.S., they can apply for employment authorization.
Okay, that's
It's a vital provision. It allows for greater financial and personal stability for the whole family unit as they settle in. Definitely a significant consideration for anyone planning an international move. And just touching on practicalities, the government filing costs for the O-1A are generally reasonable, especially compared to other more complex visas or just the sheer value it offers.
But there's more to it than fees.
Oh, absolutely. Attorney Chris Ingram and his team always advise that the real investment, and arguably the most important one, is in meticulously and proactively building your evidence portfolio early.
Getting your ducks in a row from the start.
Exactly. This proactive documentation is absolutely key to a strong, successful application. It saves time and potential headaches down the line. It's all about strategic preparation from day one.
Now, one key aspect to remember, you mentioned this earlier, is that your extraordinary ability must be in an area where you'll actually continue working in the U.S.
Right.
You can't just say, be an extraordinary physicist and come here to open a bakery, right? The connection has to be clear.
Correct.
But here's where it gets really flexible. You also touched on this. It doesn't have to be the exact same job you did before or even the same type of organization.
Precisely. That flexibility is a huge plus.
How flexible are we talking?
Well, if your extraordinary skills transfer, say, from academic research maybe into a commercial industry application.
Like developing a product based on your research.
Exactly. Or maybe moving from a specialized athletic coaching role to a broader sports development program. That's often perfectly fine, as long as it's clearly within the same field, or a closely related one sharing that core expertise.
Okay.
Our legal research shows that policy guidance from USCIS actually emphasizes this broad interpretation, particularly in fast-evolving areas like STEM.
Makes sense for tech.
Yeah. Skills in AI, for instance, might apply across medical sciences, finance, education tech, all sorts of things. This adaptability makes the O-1A highly relevant in today's dynamic professional world. It recognizes that expertise isn't always confined to one narrow box.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. To qualify for the O-1A, our attorneys indicate you generally need one of two things. Path 1, show evidence of a major internationally recognized award, like we're talking Nobel Prize level.
Or an Olympic gold medal, a Pulitzer, that kind of caliber, yes.
Wow. Okay, so that's a high bar.
It's certainly a clear and direct path, but yes, understandably rare.
So for most people listening, Path 2 is the focus. Meeting at least 3 out of 8 specific categories of evidence.
3 out of 8, okay.
It's a more accessible pathway, though still, quite rigorous. These 8 categories, they're essentially the comprehensive building blocks of your O-1A petition, meticulously designed to capture a wide range of achievements that, taken together, demonstrate that extraordinary ability.
Right.
And Chris's team also highlights something really important. Comparable evidence.
Comparable evidence. What's that?
It's crucial if the standard 8 categories don't perfectly fit your specific accomplishments. This happens sometimes, especially in unique or emerging fields where maybe traditional metrics don't quite exist yet.
Like what?
Well, for example, in cutting-edge STEM fields, where maybe a Nobel is unlikely for a younger professional. Things like significant patents that have actually been commercialized.
Practical application.
Yes. Or developing revolutionary open-source software that achieves widespread adoption and impact. Those can powerfully strengthen your case. They serve as excellent persuasive substitutes for more conventional proofs. It's all about demonstrating impact within your industry's specific context. So, preparation. Our attorneys strongly recommend you begin by strategically auditing your entire career. An academic journey.
Go through everything.
Leave no stone unturned. List every single accomplishment, no matter how small it might seem right now. Awards, publications, speaking gigs, mentorship roles, everything.
Okay.
Then, carefully map each of these achievements to those 8 O-1A categories. This systematic approach is vital for gathering a truly compelling portfolio.
And networking.
Networking helps immensely. Actively connect with past collaborators, mentors, colleagues. Ask them for letters attesting to your impact and contributions. These peer testimonials, especially from respected figures in your field, carry significant weight with USCIS. They provide invaluable third-party validation of your extraordinary standing.
Okay, so as we dive into these specific categories now, I really encourage you listening to think about your own resume, your own career journey. Have you won awards that maybe stand out nationally or internationally?
Yeah, think broad.
Have you published papers that others have cited widely? Maybe you helped develop a groundbreaking new business strategy? Have you had the chance to judge the work of your peers, perhaps for a journal, an industry competition, a major conference?
These are the types of things.
These are the tangible proofs that turn your potential into concrete eligibility for the O-1A visa. It's about demonstrating, not just claiming, your extraordinary ability through evidence others can verify. So let's start with category 1, documentation of your receipt of nationally or internationally recognized prizes or awards for excellence in the field.
The awards category.
Right. And this isn't just about any trophy you might have picked up at a local competition. Our legal team stresses it has to be formal recognition from a reputable, distinguished body.
Yeah, prestige matters here.
The award must be selective, judged by experts in your field, and significant in scope within your profession. It really speaks to a consensus among experts that your work is genuinely exceptional, formally acknowledged.
Absolutely. And for experienced professionals, when you're thinking about this category, think of the most prestigious industry accolades. Attorney Chris Ingram's team mentions examples like the IE Medal of Honor for Engineers.
Which is huge in engineering.
Huge, a pinnacle achievement, recognizing sustained outstanding contributions. Or maybe the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award for business leaders, recognizes groundbreaking innovation and leadership with significant economic impact.
So big industry-wide recognitions.
Exactly. These types of awards demonstrably show years of significant impact and sustained excellence, not just within your company, but across your entire industry. They're the kind of recognitions that instantly signal extraordinary ability to an adjudicator. And to give you even more professional examples that have successfully been used in O-1A petitions, well, international awards like the MacArthur Fellowship, the Genius Grant, right? They carry immense weight, highly competitive, high-caliber recipients.
Definitely.
But national awards from highly respected professional bodies are also very strong. Things from the American Chemical Society for scientific breakthroughs, or the American Psychological Association for major contributions to that field.
Okay.
For professionals in education, maybe the National Teacher of the Year Award highlighting exemplary teaching, curriculum innovation, big improvements in student outcomes.
Right.
For those in business or tech innovation, maybe the Edison Awards for innovative products, or the Webby Awards for groundbreaking digital tools or platforms. These show leadership and market impact.
They said my EB1 needed more categories. I can't even dock. What am I gonna do?
I need to find the right lawyer that can navigate me through this crisis. I need my EB1 so my new life can begin. These lawyers are amazing. They are walking me through every questions, making sure I don't miss a thing. Thanks to the law offices of Chris M. Ingram, I'm cleared to land. But my career is gonna take off.
Houston. He got his visa.
Need help with your visa? Book your free consultation now at www.breakthroughusa.com and let us take care of you.
So the key is that they're recognized as selective and authoritative within the field.
Precisely, not just a participation certificate.
Okay, what about for recent graduates? How does this awards category apply to them?
Well, for recent grads, academic awards can really shine. They prove early excellence and significant potential. Maybe you won a Best Thesis Prize from a major national or international conference in your field. That shows your research is already at the forefront.
Recognized by peers early on.
Exactly. Or maybe you received a highly competitive, prestigious fellowship, like the Rhodes Scholarship, or a similar National Merit Scholarship. These highlight not just academic skill, but also leadership potential, commitment, signals of an exceptional future.
So those early recognitions are powerful.
Incredibly powerful indicators of future impact and that trajectory of extraordinary ability we talked about.
Can you elaborate a bit more on graduate examples, maybe across different fields?
Sure. A young business professional might point to, say, a Forbes 30 Under 30 award they received early on. That's an acknowledgement of emerging influence and leadership. Then, ideally, they sustained it with later honors or continued groundbreaking work.
Okay.
A graduate in athletics could point to major NCAA championships, significant recognitions from Olympic trials, maybe national team selections showcasing elite performance at the highest levels.
Makes sense for sports.
Even things like hackathon wins at prestigious, widely recognized events like TechCrunch Disrupt. Those can qualify if they demonstrate truly disruptive innovation, significant technical skill, and maybe commercial potential in tech.
Interesting. Hackathons, too.
Yeah. Highly competitive scholarships like the Fulbright Program for International Study, or major wins at top national science fairs like the Regeneron Science Talent Search. Those are also strong indicators of exceptional talent and future promise. Shows independent research, high expertise early on.
But what about non-STEM fields?
Good point. Our attorneys note that even cultural awards in education, maybe from UNESCO for global learning initiatives, those can apply too if they tie directly to U.S. interests in promoting international understanding or educational advancement. So it's not just science or business, it's demonstrated excellence across the qualifying fields. But the key, regardless of the specific award, is context. You absolutely need to explain why it's prestigious. Why does it set you apart?
Not just list it. Explain it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What were the specific criteria for winning? How many competitors were there? How selective was the process? Was it limited to certain groups, or was it open internationally, making it even more impressive?
The selectivity ratio you mentioned.
Yes, the selectivity ratio is vital. Chris's team advises that awards with acceptance rates below, say, 5% inherently stand out.
Why is 5% the magic number, roughly?
Well, it's not magic, but it clearly demonstrates to USCIS that you're not just excellent, you're extraordinary compared to a very large qualified pool. It minimizes subjectivity, provides an objective benchmark for your standing, makes the officer's assessment much clearer, and documentation. Absolutely key for this category.
More than just the award itself.
Oh, yes. It's not enough to just list it. You have to gather all the supporting materials you can. Official nomination letters explaining why you were chosen. Detailed judging rubrics outlining the evaluation process. Formal winner announcements from the awarding body.
The whole package.
The whole package. Attorney Chris Ingram's team advises documenting everything possible. Photos from ceremonies, official press releases highlighting your achievement, even significant social media buzz or mentions in reputable news outlets can supplement your core evidence. It all paints a picture of widespread, recognized acclaim. Now, common challenges here.
Yeah.
Often people try to overstate the significance of minor or purely local awards that don't really meet that national or international standard.
Gotta be realistic.
You do. The focus must be on those with verifiable prestige and broad recognition. We had one client, a mid-career biologist, who successfully used a seemingly regional award, but it was highly competitive in its niche. She linked it, through documentation, to the international collaborations and peer recognition that came directly from winning that award.
Showing the ripple effect.
Exactly. Created a strong narrative of escalating impact. And our legal team often finds this category intersects powerfully with media coverage. Significant award wins often generate articles in industry publications or news outlets, creating a sort of self-reinforcing feedback loop of acclaim. So don't just list the award, show its impact, show its ripple effect.
Okay, that makes sense for awards. Let's move on to Category 2, membership in associations that require outstanding achievements, judged by national or international experts.
Right, the elite memberships.
Our researchers describe these as like elite clubs where entry isn't just bought. You can't just pay a fee. It has to be earned through rigorous peer recognition and a demonstrated track record of exceptional contributions.
It's a testament to your standing among the best. It shows your peers, who are experts themselves, have formally recognized your extraordinary contributions. For seasoned professionals, classic examples include things like being elected a fellow in the National Academy of Sciences or the American Association for the Advancement of Science.
Very prestigious.
Highly selective. Requires peer nomination, thorough review of sustained, impactful contributions. In the business world, maybe membership in the World Economic Forum's Young Global Leaders program selects individuals under 40 making a global impact, or the Institute of Directors, recognizing high-level corporate governance and leadership. These types of memberships require nominations, reviews, based on your specific professional achievements, demonstrates influence and standing. And it's also worth thinking about how memberships can evolve, throughout a career. That can build a compelling narrative.
Yeah.
Well, many seasoned professionals might start with active contributing involvement in maybe a local chapter of a professional organization. Then, as their career progresses, their influence grows. They might get onto national boards, serve on international committees, maybe even take leadership roles internationally within that same organization.
Showing growth.
Exactly. That progression itself demonstrates a sustained pattern of increasing impact, influence, and peer recognition within their field, a continuous journey of contribution and elevation.
And what about for recent graduates again? How does this membership category apply to them? Can they even join these elite groups?
Well, maybe not the top-tier fellowships immediately, but early career memberships can absolutely count. They demonstrate that early promise and recognition. For instance, being inducted into prestigious honor societies like Phi Beta Kappa for academics that signifies outstanding scholarly achievement early on, or participating in highly selective emerging scholar programs within national education associations. That indicates formal recognition of your potential as a future leader and innovator in education. Often leads to opportunities to present research or contribute to policy too.
Can you give some more specific examples for grads in different fields?
Sure. An athletics graduate might gain membership in a specialized body, like the International Society of Sports Nutrition, recognized as an expert in that niche, shows specialized knowledge.
Right.
Graduates can also strategically leverage university affiliations or student chapters to gain entry into professional groups that later offer full membership based on merit. Maybe a young educator joins the Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development via a selective mentorship program, then actively contributes through publications or committee work.
Building that track record.
Exactly. In athletics, maybe bodies affiliated with the International Olympic Committee. They often require proven coaching results or significant contributions to the sport for membership. Powerful indicator of expertise and impact even early on. Now, to successfully meet the criteria for this category, you absolutely need to provide the association's bylaws or membership requirements. This is critical.
Proof of the standards.
Yes. You need to show explicitly what specific achievements are needed for membership. Who judges the applicants? What are their qualifications? Our attorneys strongly advise avoiding groups where membership is just about paying a fee or having a certain degree or just attending a conference. Those don't demonstrate extraordinary ability.
Right. It needs to be merit-based.
Highly merit-based. This category genuinely underscores your standing among your peers. It's like being voted into the Hall of Fame of your field by those who truly understand your contributions. It's a stamp of approval from the most qualified judges, your colleagues. In terms of evidence and potential pitfalls, you'll need robust documentation. Official acceptance letters, membership certificates, maybe entries in public member directories.
Okay. Pitfalls.
A common pitfall is claiming inactive memberships. You joined years ago but haven't done anything since.
Yeah.
It's crucial to emphasize not just membership but active involvement. How do you continue to contribute? Committees, publications, leadership roles.
Show ongoing commitment.
Yes. And our attorneys point out this category often pairs really well with judging roles, which is another category we'll discuss. Associations frequently invite their distinguished members to serve on award panels or peer review committees.
Creates a synergy.
It's exactly a synergistic narrative of expertise. Your membership signifies recognition, and it leads to opportunities for you to recognize and evaluate others, reinforcing your expert status. And just building on that, think about strategic networking within these associations. Active involvement gives you great opportunities at events to connect with other leaders, nationally and internationally.
Right, build connections.
And those connections can directly lead to securing strong, authoritative letters of support for your O-1A petition, because those leaders will have firsthand knowledge of your contributions.
Makes sense. Any other tips here?
Yeah, actually, our legal team had a valuable tip. If you happen to be denied membership initially, don't just view it as a failure.
Right.
Use the feedback they provide to strengthen your future application. This shows resilience, commitment to improvement, and you can actually reframe it into a growth story for your overall petition. Shows your persistent drive towards excellence.
Okay, wow. So we've really established the fundamentals of the O-1A visa today. We've covered its definition, the huge benefits it offers across different career stages, and we've thoroughly explored these first two crucial qualification categories, awards and elite memberships.
Yeah, laid some important groundwork.
With practical insights for both seasoned professionals and recent graduates. This groundwork, I think, really equips you, the listener, to start evaluating your own potential fit for this extraordinary opportunity and to understand what kind of evidence you need to start gathering.
Absolutely. And this initial discussion about awards and memberships, it's really just the beginning of building that case. It highlights how critically important it is to systematically document every single achievement. Don't discount anything initially.
Right.
But more importantly, it's about understanding precisely how these achievements fit into the bigger picture of demonstrating extraordinary ability in the specific way USCIS understands it. It's a strategic process of curating your evidence, not just, throwing everything at the wall.
So what stands out to you from today's deep dive? As you reflect on everything we've discussed, maybe consider this. What accomplishments in your career, maybe things that seem small or insignificant right now, could actually be vital pieces of this extraordinary ability puzzle?
Yeah, think outside the box sometimes.
Think about unexpected recognitions, the ripple effects of your work, those moments where your contributions were truly unique. Start meticulously documenting your journey now, because every achievement, every recognition truly counts towards building that compelling case for your extraordinary future in the U.S.
And in part 2 of this deep dive series, we'll continue our exploration. We'll get into the next 3 critical categories, specifically Publish material about your work.
Media recognition.
Right. Your participation as a judge of others' work.
Evaluating cures.
Exactly. And your original scientific, scholarly, or business contributions of major significance.
The big innovations.
The big ones. We'll delve into each of those with even more in-depth examples and practical strategies to help you build your case even stronger and really refine your understanding of what it takes to qualify for the O-1A visa.
Thank you so much for being with us today. We hope you gained a lot from this discussion. Please subscribe to or follow this channel, as it can significantly increase the reach of this podcast and help us help more people. We'd greatly appreciate your support. Leave us a comment if you can. Also, follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, X, and Instagram, where we're growing rapidly thanks to our social media team. We'd also like to thank attorney Chris Ingram and his dedicated team once again for researching and preparing this material for our presentation. If you, a friend, or a family member would like a free consultation, you can visit our website at www.breakthroughusa.com and schedule an appointment. We'd love to hear from you and help you if we can.